Chopped Man Epidemic? A Chopped Man Epidemic. Modern women admit they're shallow. They're shallow. All about looks? Really? It can't be. Emotional intelligence. Let's start with this. The capacity to be aware of, control, and express one's emotions and to handle interpersonal relationships judiciously and empathetically. Interesting. With empathy and fair judgment. Now, I'm using that to start with because women claim that they have this built in, emotional intelligence, and we as men, we lack this. We don't have this. But according to this topic here, that seems like absolute nonsense, doesn't it? Because to come on the internet and say this shows a clear lack of emotional intelligence, doesn't it?
So as we're all very much aware, we are living through a chopped man epidemic, and there's a big shortage of baddies. It's gone so bad to the point that, like, if I see an attractive man, it genuinely makes my day.
Okay, we can all see this woman, can't we? We can all see her. Clearly, we have eyes. Now, usually I'd say lovely woman because obviously I'm a grown man. Insulting looks up front like that is just sort of childish. But then again, come on. But then as a man, I lack emotional intelligence, don't I? Okay. So if we were to say, oh, look at this chopped AF woman. Chopped? Yeah. Look at this chopped AF woman making points that men are chopped AF. I mean, how would I sound?
Disgusting.
I mean, I'd sound quite immature, wouldn't I? I'd sound misogynistic, wouldn't I? Like a monster, wouldn't I?
Chopped Man Epidemic.
I hope you're focused and on your square. It's coming from a man, isn't it? Coming from a man. Look. On one hand, it is sad the amount of women that have an inflated ego over their looks. In other words, sometimes we as men make women think they're better looking than they are, simply because they have a vagina.
Shrimp tacos.
They have a WAP, and we want to get in there. So it's like women have this inflated ego as to how they look. They think they are better looking than they actually are. And the reality is no.
Chopped.
Like, I want men to comment this. I wonder as a man how many women would get no attention at all if they didn't have a vagina, if men didn't have a desire and want for them. Because the reality is, a lot of women are boring AF.
To this day.
They have no personality. They don't have hobbies or anything. Little to no character. But they do have something men want a lot. And because of that thing men want a lot, men would tolerate, ignore red flags, and just hang around. Simply because of that one thing. When in reality, this person, this woman, is awful, terrible. So I'm saying that to say this. Women like this have an inflated ego as to how she looks. She doesn't understand that, yep, woman, a majority of men are going to see you as chopped.
Chopped.
However, those same majority of men would probably still sleep with you. Not because you're not chopped, it's just because you got a vagina. Sounds shallow and crude, but I mean, since we're dealing with this topic, created by a woman saying men are chopped and ugly AF, hey, why not? Let's play in this ballpark. Let's be as shallow, shall we? The egg. Because I'm a man, aren't I? I don't have emotional intelligence, please. Get that out of here. Come on. Let's be on the same level as this woman. Chopped AF.
Genuinely makes my day.
I understand that this is a new thing that people are doing rage bait content in order to get attention and try to grow their following. But at some point you have to ask yourself if it's even worth it, right? Because when I tell you the comment section of that video was brutal, I could comment on her looks, but I don't need to because everything that I'm thinking about saying was already said in the comment section.
Exactly. And personally, I wouldn't have commented on her looks either because for the 2,000 plus videos I've made, I don't tend to talk like that. I focus more on personality and character. Yes, if someone's overweight, obviously that's going to be an issue, but it's like,
The fluffy girls, them not sexy too.
come on, really? But again, oh. We should follow the lead of all these emotionally intelligent women, shouldn't we? They know better. They know best.
Chopped.
Yeah.
That video. I know y'all want me to tag her, but I'm not going to. Y'all gonna have to search the video and find it for yourself because I don't want to send any hate her way. But let's say the comment to like ratio is almost even. If you decide you want to make content and grow your audience, that is probably not the best way to do it. People screenshot her face and put it in the comment section. And when I tell you, the close-ups, diabolical, bro.
Well, I mean, any bad attention she's getting, any diabolical bad attention she's getting, she brought it on herself. Because the point is, men, damn near every single one of you listening, you're chopped, according to her, and many women. Oh, there are more. Have a look at this.
I'm in the war on the side of the Chopped Man Epidemic girl. She's right. Y'all are ugly, you don't put effort into your appearances, you don't have hobbies, and you expect women to want you.
Wow. Wow. There is so much I can say here. So much. You know, I'm trying to be grown. Because being grown is my default setting, even though I'm a bit goofy and I take the piss. But I mean, come on. There is so much we can say right here.
Y'all are ugly.
But let's not do that. I think words and images speak for themselves, don't they? But let's let her finish speaking, yeah?
And you're gonna screenshot pictures of me and her while she's talking in an effort to make her feel ugly, when in reality, you would cry of happiness if me or her or any of the women in her comments section touched you with a 10-foot pole.
What?
I don't... Be grown. I don't know who she's talking about. I guess, yeah, she's right. There are a lot of men out there who'd be happy for this woman to touch them and they'd be content. Look, I get it. A lot of men would be, but you're not talking for all men. Trust me, you ain't talking for me. Calm down. Trust me, you're not talking about me. Because you are not hot enough to think you're going to touch me and impress me. No. And I'm sure a lot of other men would agree. Yeah, there are men out there that would be happy with your touch, I guess. Okay, all right. But yeah, let me just stop talking because I'm going to say some horrible things if I don't stop right here.
Why? Because you're a virgin. And let me make one thing clear. I'm not saying this applies to every single person who might disagree that there's a Chopped Man epidemic. All I'm saying is, men didn't used to have to put that much effort into having an actual personality because they had a bank account. And until the 1980s, women couldn't own those. We couldn't even own our own businesses until the 90s. So you have to put more effort into being an actually cool person in order for people to want to spend time with you. Going and calling every woman you see that you don't like ugly isn't doing your track record any favors. Go read a book or something. I don't know, play a game.
You know, some of these points, sometimes I step back and think some of these points are making, they're clearly not talking about every man because some of these points are very basic and it's like, what are you talking about? But I keep forgetting, sometimes we have to look at it from a broader perspective because some of these women aren't dating nowhere near the quality men they think they're getting. Nowhere near. So they can only talk from their very weird point of view and perspective. It's like, what are you talking about? None of what you're saying, who are you talking about? What men are you even talking about? But again, step back. Realize, no offense to this woman, but she can only talk from her own experiences, can't she?
Y'all are ugly.
Yeah.
The craziest thing about the war going on against the Chopped Man Epidemic girl is that she's actually quite beautiful. Hello? She's actually quite beautiful. Like, actually...
Is she? Is she? If we're being this honest, I'm not going to say anything, but I guess I need glasses.
Dare I say, more than conventionally attractive. But you guys are brain-rotted gooner freaks. I'm proving her point. You're proving her point. All you guys do is goon. You goon to weird-looking alien plastic surgery messed up-looking corn stars on Twitter or freaky little anime characters that look like they're 5 years old, but actually, and my sister was reincarnated.
Do you know when women say that, obviously we understand some men over-exaggerate because they're comparing fake women to real everyday women. So it's like, what are women comparing real men to? Because average women look like average women. Average men look like average men. So who are women comparing men to in saying men are chopped? So what icon beacon of a man are they comparing regular everyday men to? Because if men are wrong for doing that, aren't women doing the same thing? They're comparing real men to artificial fictional men. It's like, what real men are women saying aren't the chopped dudes? Because the way these regular women are going on, it's quite disturbing, isn't it? Isn't it?
It is a slime. The character is 14,000 years old, so technically she's over 18. You guys are fucking weird. Normal human women don't have lips so big they look like they could explode if you chewed too hard, and a nose so small that you can't even breathe. Okay? Sorry. You guys are just weird gooner freaks and you don't know how to get off to a normal looking woman because you're so used to weird shit on the internet. And you don't have any hobbies. And the craziest thing is women's standards are a lot lower than you think. All you have to do is maybe go to the gym a little bit, take a shower, and have a nice haircut. And guess what? There are cures to male baldness. There are so many cures to male baldness. You don't have an excuse. Get some rosemary oil, get a scalp massager, and get on Rogaine.
Emotionally intelligent women.
Bullshit.
Pure emotional intelligence, isn't it? Clearly. It's very visible in this video, isn't it? In all of them that I've shown so far, isn't it? Yeah, wow. Yeah, men can do all those things and buy products and whatever. It's a shame a lot of these women can't buy any personality. It's built in, unlike emotional intelligence.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, well, they're hating us for things we can't control. Yeah, you can control male baldness, you can control your beer belly, and you can control your off-putting, strange personality that you have because you don't have hobbies. So figure it out. And I bet you guys are gonna come in my comments and be like, well, you're chopped too. I'm not. I'm very hot, baby. And you don't have to tell me I'm ugly, because I know I'm not.
Well, then who are you comparing yourself to and where are you getting your belief from? I mean, it can't be other women, can it? Because that would be delusion and women being delusional thinking you're all tens. I mean, that would make sense, would it? Because, I mean, then a man could do the same. Doesn't matter if you call him chopped, so long as he feels like he's hot. That should work the same, shouldn't it? Shouldn't it? Self-delusion. I'm not saying anything bad about this woman. I'm just saying people have eyes.
Okay? You guys are fucking weird. Freaks.
I think y'all are missing the point. Obviously, these men know they're chopped. They wouldn't be so offended if they didn't know. It's the fact that they're so insecure in their ugliness. They know that they're ugly, and that's the reason why women don't want to date them. And yet, instead of choosing to do something about it, they point the finger at women and start berating them. Women are literally telling men what they want. We have been for decades. We've written entire novels, filmed dozens of TV series, hundreds of movies, where women showcase a visual step-by-step instruction manual on how to romance them.
Romance them. Really? For the amount of attitude we've seen in this video so far,
Obviously, these men know they're chopped.
what realms of romancing do these women deserve? Like, what levels of romancing? The way they talk down on men is disgusting. It's like, damn. You can't even give men a break. It's like, no, just full force. And honestly, my God, if as a man I could talk like that, good God, the things I would say. But obviously, I'm not even built that way. I understand balance. I also understand nonsense, because for all the things you're saying, you act like women are out here dating nothing but superb, exceptional men. That's not the case. That's not the case at all. In fact, a lot of women are dating trash men because you can't get the superb, exceptional men. Because women think they're not chopped, but it's like, okay, still, who says a man should want you? You might not be chopped, but your personality is chopped AF.
Trash already, trash.
Good God.
How to care for them. And I know for a fact a woman in your life has actively told you what she wants, and you call her a nag for it. And instead of following in suit, instead of learning from this, y'all dig your heels in and say, well, it's your fault I'm lonely and single. As I said, your singlehood, the male loneliness epidemic, it is self-inflicted. The call is coming from inside the house. You need to take a look at the man in the mirror. Because if you know you're chopped, you can either continue doing what you're doing, or just be like, yeah, I'm ugly, but why don't women want to sleep with me? That's what you sound like. You sound so f***ing dumb. Or you can, do something about it.
You know, it is a sad world where a lot of women, because they have a vagina, believe they're far more hot and attractive than they actually are. When if you take that one thing away, the beauty and personality will not matter. Because without that, all she is just her. Yeah, the world is yours. Have a nice day.
Chopped Man Epidemic. Y'all are ugly.
Obviously, these men know they're chopped.